Okay, here we are back again. We're fixing to go over the three types of content in a little more detail, and the images that I have right here that you're looking at are going to be your basic templates. And if you follow these simple rules, you'll be able to produce consistent content that does what it's supposed to do in the scheme of things. And we'll get into how to use each one of them individually in the hierarchy of them, because there's three different hierarchies. We have a low, a medium, and then a big boy. So basically what this boils down to is we want to be able to go after low level keywords and get traffic to them as quickly as possible, and as the content ages and get social interaction and so forth and so on, you will get more play and more play and more play from Google over time. And by the time you're 6 months to a year in, you're going to see a vast difference, especially if you consistently post throughout that year. You're going to have to produce a lot of content if you want to win. And these are the three basic types of posts that you're going to be making. First one we're going to cover is a list post. A list post is your medium level content. It's not your lowest form. And list posts give you some type of list, whether it's product based, solution based, etc. Really, it can even be a list of ideas. They're more theoretical than actual, definite answers to anything. The purpose for a list post is it's shareable content on social media. Page authority and domain authority, a big factor with that is how much social attention you get. So that's why you want about a third of your content to be list posts. Because you bring in a lot of social signals there. That also helps you slowly build links over time, because how can somebody link to you if they've never heard of you? So you need a lot of this type of content. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and pull it. So content structure, full width featured image. You need an intro paragraph. If you can do it, you need an answer paragraph. In this particular one, there's not an answer to it, because it's just a list post and there's no direct answer on it. Structured data such as a table, if applicable, and 3 to 10 sub-headlines with sufficient content underneath. So there's your featured image. Don't have to have words on it. It can. It's up to you. We don't need an answer paragraph, but if we were going to do an answer paragraph, that's where it would be. It would be the second paragraph, and you would lead into it from your first paragraph, and you'll understand that when we do the Q&A one. List items. So this is a list post. Now, there's 9 of them on here? Yeah, 9 different aluminum campers that are lightweight. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're starting to get the picture. It's just over and over until you get the 9 on there. It's a list post. Now they have some good data. They put tables in here with the stats on it. Give you some good information. Gave you some source links. So they're doing a good job as far as that goes. We'll go ahead and pull this. But anyway, back up here, you can use other people's videos in here. If there's this is a little tip. If you can access the embed code once you hit the share button on YouTube, you can safely share that video and embed it in your site. That's what they're trying to do. And not only that, but embeds help them rank better in YouTube also, and in Google. So it's to their benefit for you to embed their content if you don't have your own to do it. If you have your own content, video content, then it would be best to put that in there. Okay, now, so we're going to move on. This is basically it to a list post. It's self-explanatory. Everybody's seen list post. The trick to this one is it's a list post, and when you do a search for this title right here, 9 lightweight campers with aluminum frames, I took the 9 off of it. Here's my results. Look where they're at. That's the site that I pulled this from, okay, to make this template. And I just used one site because I didn't want to spread it across the web, and just wanted to use them as an example. So let's go to the next type, and this is a question and answer post, because you're answering somebody's direct question. Even though you put the title there, they're searching for it or they wouldn't find you. So same thing, Q&A post, answer a very specific long tail keyword question. purpose, ranks and gets traffic the fastest, lowest content in the content hierarchy. The content structure is basically the same thing. This one is where the answer paragraph is important. It's full with featured image, intro paragraph, answer paragraph, structured data as a table if applicable, 3 to 10 subheadlines with content underneath. Does the USAA have travel trailer insurance? Well, if you do a search for that, yes it does. There it is, right there. Yeah, they hit the knowledge graph. Now here's the trick with the knowledge graph. You don't have to be on page 1 to get this knowledge graph. You can do it at page 3. So if nobody else answers that long tail question correctly and succinctly, then you win that. It's that simple. So it's important. Featured image again, it's the same pattern. So here's your intro paragraph. Before you hit the road in your shiny new travel trailer, you want to make sure that you protect that investment by having the proper insurance. USAA is consistently ranked as one of the top insurers in the U.S. because of its competitive rates and comprehensive policies. Answer paragraph. Notice it's bolded. USAA covers travel trailers under recreational vehicles or motorhome policies. That first sentence answered it. Absolutely. That's why it landed right there. It answered the question. Now look, it's the same answer. USA covers travel trailers under recreational vehicle motorhome policies. Direct answer. Now it pulled the next couple sentences because it was relevant to it. It says they also offer a variety of discounts for USAA members, responsible drivers, and for going more than a year without making a claim. And then they give you information about it. Travel. Now these posts right here where you're answering questions, these are where you get into other long tails, because usually these subheadlines, there's usually people searching for them. In fact, you should go and look in Google to make sure how expensive is travel trailer insurance. So, how expensive? So yes, somebody has asked that. So they actually went and done their thing. So if you had an actual article about that, you'd have a chance to do that. But looky here. How much is insurance for our travel trailer? They ask the same thing. So you put these long tails, look at that. Google just keeps putting them up there. That's also where you find other keywords. People also ask. They'll also give you more down here at the bottom, travel trailer insurance requirements. So change it to what are travel trailer insurance requirements, and you have another article. You could hit, does State Farm insure travel trailers? You could go even further, say aluminum travel trailers, pop-up camper insurance costs. You know, there's a boatload of questions here. And if you keep clicking these, you'll get more of them. Click it, and it'll give you more. See how it keeps expanding? It's going to give you more keywords. Learn to use Google. It's your friend. What state has no sales tax on RVs? There's another article. When you keep opening these up and it keeps giving you long tail questions that if you answered these, you could take these people's places. You just got to have a better answer. See, how much is insurance for a travel? On average, RV insurance can cost as little as $125 annually from Progressive, or up to $25,000 a year. That's not a good answer. You could come up with a much better answer than that. Do you need insurance? Yes, you would need insurance. You would be foolish not to, but you could actually give a very succinct answer, and I'd be willing to bet. Here, let me see if I can do this. See if it'll let me. Search Google for camper report. Oh my goodness. Same site. Look at that. They keep going after these long tails. And they're there. Look at them. So learn to use what Google puts in front of you. You just keep opening these. This thing will go forever, expanding out, adding new questions. And they're all highly related. Now, don't get redundant with it. You know, how old of a travel trailer can you finance? What is a good price for a travel trailer? You know, you could break all of these down. What qualifies an RV as a second home? So you could just go on forever, and it's going to give you stuff that's highly related to what you're doing already. So this is an easy project to do. So now I just showed you how to go find other keywords. What if I never use my travel trailer insurance? So you'll have there. So does your personal travel history affect your travel trailer insurance rates? How important is your claim history with travel trailers? Just go throw it into Google and see what comes back as you write these list posts. And these should be the first ones you do. Right off the bat, you should do 10 of these. You should find questions because and like I said, once you do the search, it's there. Like I said, you just keep expanding it out. Everything you search for is going to give you a list of these just about. What's the best RV insurance, cargo trailers. Keep doing it. You'll put more and more. See, look how far we've expanded that list with 3 or 4 clicks. That's all long tails that you need to be answering in your niche. You just start off in your niche. So here's the third kind. These are your bad boys. These are skyscraper posts. These are big, thorough, and you'll understand why. You'll spend more time producing this content. This is the top tier of content on the web, pretty much. And you should target larger competition keywords, which we'll get to in keywords here in a little while. All content on your site should support a post like this. In other words, your other stuff should be able to link to these posts, because you're going to need internal links from your question and answer ones and your list posts to your skyscrapers, and it will make them rank. And we'll get into more detail on that a little bit later. And the more of them you have linking to a page, and that's what Yoast tries to get people to do, but there's only one focused keyword per, and then it suggests internal linking, and it's always wrong. I'll show you exactly what you need to do with Yoast once we get to that video. So, best RV backup cameras under $250. They didn't just say best RV backup cameras, they got specific, under $250. Same format, these are big, and it's basically the same thing, intro paragraph, answer paragraph, if you can do it. Not all of them can. Well, they've done theirs with a graph. So I decided to, at the end of their first paragraph, they wrote this phrase. So I decided to research the best RV backup cameras for under $250. It's also in that image. And then they have a table. So how does this one show up in Google? Just like that. Best RV backup cameras under $250. And there's their graph. That's the link to the page that I'm showing you. So these are your formats. Now pay attention to this. You got structured data there. If you can do it, you can use structured data, or you can use an answer paragraph and bold it, like we showed in the list, the Q&A. Your subheadlines should give you a list of, well, in this particular case, it's tower content, but it's also very thorough. And it's not a list of 10 types of, so it's answering a very specific question. Now these are what's called, these are your money pages. This is where I put affiliate links. You could also use it to do a call to action on a few of them. With a service-based site, I would use call to actions a little more subtly by using other tactics, and we'll get into that when we get into keyword research and further into this. And we'll go from there. So basically this is a list post too. It's just big content, but it's helpful, wireless or wired, because it's not just about the few that they found. They're giving you other questions and answers too, wired or wireless. Should you have a wireless system, or should you have it hardwired? Field of view, and then last words, which was quite long for last words. So this article has a lot more words to it than the other articles did, and it has a lot more data. It's a much longer read, but it's also authoritative. Now, when you're trying to touch best keywords, that's the same thing as review keywords. Those are some of the most sought after keywords on the planet because they convert highly. If somebody's looking for the best RV cameras under $250, what do you think the odds are Where are they at in that buying cycle? That means they've already decided they're going to buy one. They just want to know who the best are. You got to help them decide. Well, this is a very good way to do it. Now, the model number, you can bet that's an affiliate link right there. You can bet that's an affiliate link. That's an affiliate link. That's an affiliate link. So you have to keep that in mind. So you can monetize your site more than one way. But as a service-based business, I'll teach you that part when we get to it. So now you have the 3 different types. You're going to get these in the package that's sent to you. And let's move on to the next one.